and good morning everybody. It's Yazzie here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a reading today for you. I was called to use my traditional tarot and the oracle deck today. The universe said that we need to go ahead and change it up a little bit again. Also, if you have not seen on my profile, I am now offering personal readings. I have the information pinned on my TikTok and on my Instagram. And then for my YouTube channel, I made a short video about it. It's in the shorts section. If you want to go ahead and take a look at that, if you feel called to do so or feel interested. But let's go ahead and get everything cleansed today. Feeling in a lot better energy. There's been some little bit of energy where it's been kind of chaotic and been like, there's been this like aggression or like anger and frustration all around, and even I've felt it. But it seems to have been around the collective, but we'll see what the message is for today and how to proceed. But let's get the Palo Santo burning and we'll get everything cleansed today. All right. I cleanse this area and cleanse this space, as well as cleansing all of my rocks and crystals, cleanse the cards, and myself as well, so that the messages come through clearly within my third eye and throat chakra. And I ask that the gods and goddesses, archangels, guardian angels, deities, entities, spirits, spiritual teams, spiritual guides, ascended masters, ancestors, and the universe be present so that we can go ahead and get the message for the collective today. Okay, and we'll let that burn off to the side. Oops. Uh-oh. It fell over. Why would you do that? Well, let's put you on this side then. There you go. All right. Let's get these shuffled. Oh, I forgot. I have my big old triple moon selenite bowl. 222 on the timer. Selenite bowl off to the side here. 222 has been coming up for days now. So it may still be coming up for you as well. 234 as well. A lot of different numbers. 333 has been one. 321 has been a number coming up. 444, 555, 111. A lot of numbers have been coming up lately, constantly. Let me go ahead and shuffle these as well. Whoops, start from the top. There we go. I don't know, but the energy just feels a little bit different this morning. Like, I feel like I have a good amount of energy. But we'll go ahead and set those two down. We'll pull 3 of each. The tarot for what the message is about and what we need to hear, and then the oracle for how we proceed. So, what do we need to hear? Oof. The 3 of Swords. I did a reading for myself on this with I have a whole different deck that I read for myself, and even I got the 3 of Swords as well for myself. So, it seems, and I think that contributes as well for the collective, where I've been feeling this like aggressive, like angry, frustrated energy where there's heartache. Clearly there's some heartache around a situation and around a person, and the good news about it is that you're working through it. 411 as I say that. So you've been working through whatever this heartache is. And while yes, it's frustrating, you may feel as though you've been wronged in such a way where you feel it's unfair, but things are working in the way that they should be. Things are working out even if you don't see it. 432 as I say that. As well as, you may have been, and I'll speak for myself, I've been crying a lot. I've been releasing in a lot of different ways. And perhaps that's what you need to do as well, is just try to find ways to release it. Like, even if it means working with, the hurt part of yourself, working with, your guides, your team, your spiritual team, working with your inner child, your inner teenager as well, 505 as I say that, and just finding ways to just releasing this hurt and releasing this pain. Because if not, then this will end up overtaking everything else and get you stuck in a rut. So it's very important to work through whatever pain that is coming through for you at this time. So with this pain, for the oracle cards, how do we proceed? Here we go. I haven't pulled this one, so we have the number 22. What did I say? Twos, motion, air. So I've heard a lot that a good way to get any negative energy moving, or just to get energy out in general, 555 as I say this, is to have motion. Like exercise is a really good way to get everything flowing, get everything moving out of you. Try to go out, go hiking, do yoga, go swimming, things like that. So try to get moving in whatever way that can help you to not be holding on to this and having it be a burden to you. So, and that then of course you could be seeing, like I said, twos a lot. And twos have to do a lot with not just being in balance, but also being in, like, you're trying to find alignment between you and your inner self, your inner child, your inner teenager, you and your higher self. So kind of paying attention to your spirit, but also your 654 as I say that, but also your physical body as well. You may be also out of balance, which is why 2-2 is coming up, because twos have to do with a lot as far as alignments and balance goes. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Let me move this over here. What's the next part of the message we need to know? Oh, the Two of Swords. This has come up a number of times before. So, as we know, the Two of Swords has to do with decisions. So this is something where you have to make the choice. Are you going to let this pain, take over everything in your life and what you're doing, or are you going to move past it? The choice is ultimately up to you. It's up to you on whether or not you decide to grow and evolve and heal or not, or let it overtake you, or let it become a problem, or let it be the reason why you possibly cannot seem to get things done or cannot seem to move forward. You ultimately have that choice and decision in your own hands. So even if you are sitting here trying to ignore it and trying not to see it, it's still there, and you're still going to have to acknowledge it at some point, because if you don't, your soul will definitely start chiming in on the matter, and it will keep poking at you until you decide to do something about it, instead of letting it be in limbo. And if your soul isn't enough, or your higher self, your inner child, your inner teenager is not enough to get you moving, then the universe will step in and find a way, if you're not able to make a decision on it. How do we proceed with this decision? Oh, here we go. Number 38, mystery, dark matter. Oh my God. I've been seeing a lot of butterflies too. So you may be seeing this a lot as a sign. And butterflies usually represent transformation. So in this situation, there is a transformative part to it. Because in every decision and every choice that we make, 919 as I say this, it will change the trajectory of our growth and of our evolution within who we are and within our soul. So within this, and the decision that needs to be made on whether you're going to confront the hurt or if you're going to let it consume you, will change whether or not you go through this process of transformation. And yeah, it may be a mystery as to what will happen, and yeah, you have to go into your shadow self and do the shadow work, which I've been seeing a lot of lately. So that may be coming up for you as well, where we have 1001, as I say this, we have to address the shadow sides of us. And I've said this in one of my other readings too, where it's still a part of you. The more 1010, as I say that, the more you repress negative things, or the more that you repress certain parts of you, the more it's going to come up, and the more it's going to 1023, as I say this, come out into your life and start, pushing the things that you do, or the way you handle things. 1032, as I say that. So it's better to just address it head on, so that way, you can work with it. You can learn more about yourself. 1044, as I say that. And you can learn better ways of how to heal and transform and change and become that beautiful butterfly that we all know you are. So that's the way on how we have to handle the decision, is that we're going to have to look through it. And you may be seeing 38 a lot as well as another number. All right, so what 1111 on the timer as I about to pull this next card. So what is this next card? Yes, the 6 of Wands, victory. Here we go. 1123. So there is victory coming. Peace is 1132. Peace is closer than you think. There is peace. And my last reading was a decision that you made, a different decision. This is something, the last reading, 1144, that I did was in regards to a decision that you made that brings inner peace. But this reading has to do with like the pain and the aftermath of it. So there is peace coming. There is a victory. 1203, as I say that. There's a victory. There's homecoming. You have won in this previous decision that was made in the 3D. Now you have to work on it in the 5D, which takes a lot of work. I'm not saying it doesn't, because 1221, as I say this, I've been doing my own work as well, and it is a lot, but it's necessary, and it has to be addressed. It has to be done in its own way at 1234, as I say this. And we all heal in different ways. Some of us take longer than others. Some of us, we have our own different paths. We're not all on the same path in regards to our healing, our journeys, what we're supposed to be doing. But know that there is the victory. There is the homecoming. There is the peace. There is the celebration of it all, in the fact that you've done the work and you've gone through it all. So it is there and it's coming. So how do we proceed with this? Here we go. Number 27, life. Breathe. Or breath, sorry. Breathe is with an E at the end. My apologies. But it's true. It's like you just have to breathe through it. Take your deep breaths. Focus. For some of us, it's a very long journey in this healing process. 1331, as I say that, it's a lot of choices. It's a lot of hard choices. And choosing to grow and evolve and heal is not an easy task. No one ever said it was. It's a long process. It's a process that is at times filled with confusion. It's filled with obstacles and challenges sometimes, and it's definitely filled with the unknown, things that we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. How is this going to happen, but with that comes the relief and the peace and the happiness and the joy at the end of it that comes with choosing to heal and grow and evolve and change. And while it may not seem like it's available, or it may not seem like it's there in that moment, 1441, as I say this, it's on its way. 1444, it's on its way, and it just takes time. It takes patience. It takes trust. Not just in And it takes belief, 1456, not just, you know, and faith in the universe, but most importantly in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself and just kind of work with yourself and breathe through it all and just be patient, then it makes it even harder. But you have to trust in yourself, trust in the fact that things are working out, and believe in the fact that you're doing all that you can. You're making the right decisions. You're doing what you're supposed to be, and you are doing the work. And it is a difficult process. It is a difficult journey and path, but it is well worth going through. All right. Looks like that is the message for today. And that's a very, very heartwarming message. I feel 1551. I feel very heartwarmed and just like there's relief in everything that's going on. And I hope that this reading brought a bit of relief, and I hope it brought clarity and more understanding and peace to you as well. But that'll be it for today for this reading, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!